The Zips take over in Akron, ready to get that offense to work. They start this third quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive. It's like this offense, when I'm playing from behind, every possession means so much more. And if you look the other side, the defense, they haven't given much resistance.
Yeah, nothing has gone their way in the first half offensively. And you know now, based on how this defense is playing with their confidence, that you are going to be challenged on every single snap. So buckle up, get your mind right, and get ready to come back in this game.
The Zips will punt it away on fourth down. And these guys have been busy. Sixth punt of the day. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. Here comes the offense onto the field again. Quick release by the QB. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Boilermakers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. The give to the back. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? This defense will try to force a fourth down on third and short from the 45. The pressure. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
That defense was not fooled at all. Kind of a running situation, right? A lot of times you go for it on fourth down, and it's already third and 2 or 3 yards. Defense wasn't fooled, did a great job pinning their ears back, getting the quarterback, and getting him on the ground.
The Boilermakers will punt this one away. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. Quick release on the RPO.
It's really easy to say the word RPO and say I'm going to run them, but you got to make those decisions, and you got to make them fast. You can't get confused by all the craziness that's going on, by all the guys moving around or talking. Nice job by the quarterback, staying in the moment, seeing it, throwing the slant, making sure he makes the right decision.
Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Turning it on! And the runner is down, and so is a flag.
Hold on.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. Kick is in the air. Fair catch is brought in at the 43, and they are set up nicely. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one, a long one on third down from the 43. Fires to the tight end. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. Lost a throw on first down. Snagged out of the air. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. Quarterback on the keeper. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. He'll go to the sneak.
And David, on third and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. They get him down, but he does pick up 3 to the 32-yard line. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking for the end zone. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. The Zips take over in Akron, ready to get that offense to work. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. No, sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. Trying play action. Got his man out of the backfield. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. Just had to get rid of that one to save the yardage on 3rd down. And the Zips will bring the punt team onto the field. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. They'll give it to the back. Oh, he's got some space. Good pickup there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Line gets set, 1st down. Out of the gun, the inside give. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop it. And the Boilermakers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They'll go to the ground. Makes the tackle right at the 28-yard line. Pick up a 5, and they'll move the sticks. They've got it inside the 30 at the 28, 1st down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Pulls and throws off the RPO. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The Boilermakers kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Give to the running back. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. The offense knocking on the door, 1st and goal. Here comes the option. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick its way to the end zone. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. They'll try to pass it in on 3rd and goal. Got his man on the outside. Touchdown, Purdue! And the beatdown has ensued. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point was good. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. Charlotte is just steamrolling its way to victory today. No way the experts saw this coming. A lead that just keeps growing and growing. They're up by 18 over Coastal Carolina. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. They'll go back to the ground. works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
Well, that inside linebacker is a freak of nature for multiple reasons, and it's hard for a lot of these smaller running backs to have to pick him up in pass pro, not just because of his speed, but he's also big and strong.
The Zips have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Got it in the middle. It's Randolph. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. It's picked off and another empty drive. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
It's just part of playing the position, and that's an interception this young man's going to learn from. That's the first interception he's thrown in his college football career, and guess what? Probably not going to be his last. You got to turn the page and learn from it.
The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. Looking for room. It's Maddox. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Power football with the run. Got the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. That's the end of the period, and Purdue has the lead. And they've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Might as well give it to him again. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. The play action fake. Going to try to get it himself.
And that's a big reason why this offense is so dangerous. If they get the lead, because of this guy's scrambling ability, they can just close the door, put that foot on your throat, and not take it off. Nobody was open that time. It looked like he was going to get sacked, and he just very nonchalantly was able to buy himself some time, gets outside, uses his speed, picks up the first down. The offense stays on the field. They've already got the lead, and now they're just bleeding this clock away.
And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Boilermakers! They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long, or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the 4th quarter.
And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. Using the quick game. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. The running back has it. They get him stopped at the 32. That's a gain of 4. And the Zips lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. He'll keep it on the sneak.
Man, I like the call. 3rd inches, I feel like I can get a few inches. I just need to fall forward, but this defense more than ready for the quarterback sneak.
Now, I think as a play caller, that just makes you second-guess everything. You'd love to think you can just dial up QB sneak to pick up that first down. Now, you're probably going to have to hand it off to the big fella behind you to keep this drive going.
The Zips will snap it on 1st and 10. They go to the counter. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Using his feet. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw. He'll try to do it himself. Those defenses were smelling blood, and the quarterback got down. Smart move. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Pressure coming. They get to him as he throws. The incomplete pass, 4th down, fails, and they'll turn it over. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Purdue! That lead's a little more comfortable now as they close in on a victory here in week 3.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Zips take over in Akron, ready to get that offense to work. Reads it, fires complete.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind of strangling them and staying really close to the line of scrimmage because of their lack of their big play ability over the top. This offense has to dial something up.
Lining up from the 34 on 1st down. They're going to ride this running back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Throws to the tight end. Pass is incomplete, but there is a flag beside the quarterback, and this might be a roughing call.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
That roughing call probably stems from frustration as this guy has cut them into pieces. The give on the counter. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Back to pass. Fires to the big fella.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead, it's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack.
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Zips will send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin him deep. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Fired in there, but incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Sends it back in motion. Runs through the tackle. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Zings it complete to the right. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Immediately fires to the middle. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The Boilermakers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Gets it out quickly. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. He's got it on the right. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Boilermakers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Right on target this time. And he's brought down after a nice gain. From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Tight end now in motion. The give and tick, 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 tick. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He'll keep it himself. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. And they don't have to go for a touchdown here with this little time left and with the lead, but they might anyway. He'll pitch it. And they're going to put it.
Touchdown, man, you're getting excited. As a fan base, you're about to go to 3-0. Like, a lot of things could go wrong to start the season. Everything gone right. That's a great sign for this squad. They got it rolling. Can they keep that momentum, keep climbing up the rankings, and who knows what happens at the end of the year.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Running it to the right. Find some fresh air. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. He'll pull it on the read. And they get him on the ground, and that's going to do it. All game is over. Winning can become a habit. Now they've won back-to-back games and probably building a little confidence.
And you want it to be a habit. That's what you talk about as a coach week after week. Let's build. Let's create momentum and continue to build on it. And then you look up at the end of the season, you never know where you could be, what dreams you could bring to reality.
At the end of the day, I think good teams find ways to win games. And over these last 2 games, it hasn't always been easy. They've had to overcome some adversity, but at the end of the day, they were able to step up, make the plays necessary, and do that. Very, very impressive.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Paul.